Welcome to the software demonstration of the Codeway Strada system. In this session, we will give you an overall demonstration of the software. Details of each feature will be explained in other demonstrations. Codeway Strada is a 3D CAD platform, allowing different kinds of design applications to be implemented on it. This is how Strada looks like right after launching it. There are two different design modules available, the monopole and the lattice shower module. We will now select the lattice shower module and proceed with the default values. A new structure is created, and the designer can now start working with the model. First, let's take a look at the general appearance of the user interface. You can immediately see that it differs from the traditional user interfaces found on other CAD systems. Only a few functions required to manage the model are implemented with buttons and tags in the left side of the window, allowing vertically large models like showers to take better advantage of the total screen area. Let's inspect the model a bit by rotating and zooming it with the mouse. In Strada environment, the model is always a 3D model. All information regarding the model is managed directly in the 3D. The way the navigation works feels immediately like the natural way to do it. Notice that we are not launching any specific functions to do this, but instead these functions are available all the time by using the mouse buttons and the wheel. The 3D performance of the system is amazingly good, and even though this lattice shower module is a structural model, the detail level is really high. Let's take a closer look at the angle bar connections. You can notice that the angle bars even have the roundings implemented in the cross-section shape. Now, let's take a look on how the model is modified. Strada objects and their properties are modified by right-clicking on them. The pop-up will open with a user interface specific to that object and its parent objects. This generic way of providing the user interface for any kind of object will make sure the user interface will stay simple also in the future. Strada displays the standard editor for basic data type properties, such as numbers, strings and enumerations. Numeric fields have the possibility to interpret math expressions containing units and math functions. As an example, we will modify the base width of a tower and set it to 9,000 mm divided by the square root of 2. The model will update and all the members and connections details are updated based on the new geometry. This was an example of how efficient the parametric modeling engine of Strada is. In the lattice shower module, the model you see here is at the same time the detailed model of the structure and the strength analysis model. That means no more exporting or importing between analysis and modeling. There are also two other important ways the model can be represented: the bill of materials view and the drawing view. In the user interface, these views have their own tag on the left side of the window. Let's select the bill of material tab, and we can immediately see current model BOM. All dimensions, masses and quantities are directly calculated from the detailed 3D model. The user has the possibility to export the table to a spreadsheet calculation software. We'll select the Drawings tab, and it will display the 2D view of the current structure. The whole tower assembly structure is visible in the tree view, and user can select the drawing to inspect. There is a number of ways to adjust the appearance of the drawings. All of this information can be exported as DXF files to another CAD system. Let's now quickly examine how the strength analysis works, and we will also examine the output of it. Press the Analysis button, and Strada runs the analysis based on the selected design code and the parameters set by the user. Wind loads and load combinations are generated. Finite element analysis and member checks are all done at once. There is no need to do any pre- or post-processing. When the analysis is done, the results can be inspected in the 3D view. More accurate information is available in the report, which can be inspected after running the analysis. Strada will create the report, which is always specific for the structure and for the design code. The report engine is capable of displaying text, tables, drawings and graphs. Everything is displayed as vector graphics. so you don't lose the rendering accuracy, no matter where you export it. We have now seen a general presentation of what the Codeway Strada platform is capable of. Thank you for your time, and we are looking forward to seeing you again in another session where we are going to focus more on the specific features